It's Sunday, and the teams are starting to trickle in for the Ottawa leg of the Barclays Churchill Cup. Scotland arrived on Saturday and organized a light session on Sunday to work out the kinks, followed by a clinic for the youth program of the Barrhaven Scottish Rugby Club. Nearly 80 kids ranging in age from 5 to 15 were on hand to soak up coaching knowledge from their Scottish heroes. But in case you thought it was only the kids having fun, it was clear the players and management were having a blast as well. And were you a little surprised by the huge turnout despite the weather?
Well, with the kids, yeah, very much so. Obviously, they're very keen, and rugby's an up-and-coming sport in Canada, and so hopefully that'll continue. It's only good for the game.
All right, so Rob Moffat, you're on the ground in Canada, and what a great way to warm up for your team as well, hanging out with a bunch of kids.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We had a good session this morning, good first session. As you say, nothing better than to mix with a lot of good young kids. It's really good to see so many young kids here as well, because they are the future of the game.
This was a repeat of the 2006 Barclays Churchill Cup visit to Ottawa by the Scottish, and according to local organizer Brian Lyle, it's a relationship they would love to maintain. So Brian Lyle, great turnout. This Barrhaven Scottish team is really tapping into the community.
Well, we're trying. We decided a few years ago to get the 5-year-olds going. Now they're the 11-year-olds, and now we started up a new program this year, and luckily the Churchill Barclays Cup is back, so we thought we'd use the Scotland team again because they're used to being coached and they never coach anybody, so I think this is the only place that they do it. They don't even do it in Scotland, so Barrhaven are lucky to have everybody here today.
One interesting side note, Dan Hunter, an under-18 player with the Barrhaven Scottish, turned up early to training looking to score some autographs, some photos before the big crowd arrived. Coach Moffat, short a player for training, offered to let him make up the numbers. I understand you picked up a spare player this morning from the local area. How'd that come about?
Yeah, no, that was good. A young kid. He was obviously coming to the clinic here. He arrived early. He said, look, can I join in? I said, yeah, no problem. And the way he just developed, he just stayed and did the whole session. So he was, what impressed us, the kid was just so excited about being here and being part of the session. So, it actually worked out quite well because we had an odd number, so he just made up the teams. So that was good.
It was a dream come true. These guys were so nice to me. I just came out and I thought, hey, if I come half an hour early, maybe I can get some pictures with the guys, get some autographs. And I see their coach and I asked him if I can warm up with him. And he's like, yeah. And so I'm in there warming up, and then we're finished the warm up and he's like, you want to stay? And I was like, are you kidding me? Of course I do. It was absolutely unbelievable. These guys were amazing.
A classy thing to do, and one that will be remembered by Hunter for a lifetime. Also on Sunday, the bulk of the Canadian squad arrived at Ottawa International to begin preparations for this coming weekend's match against the very same Scottish side. The group were a mix of West Coast and Ontario-based players, though Ryan Smith, who plays for Montauban in France, was in the crowd as well. Tough French season behind you, but you re-energized for this Churchill Cup?
Looking forward to it. In fact, yeah, it was a long season. It always is over there, but it's always good to come home and see the boys and get ready for a big tournament.
Right. And health-wise, you're firing on all cylinders?
Yeah, tip-top, touch wood, eh? No little niggles, anything like that. Fresh as a daisy.
Ottawa native Stu Alt is looking forward to the chance of playing in front of friends and family and wearing that Canadian jersey.
Oh, yeah, it's always been a dream to be able to run out at Twin Elm with the Canadian jersey in front of family and friends and with a good group of guys. So looking forward to it.
England and the USA arrive in Ottawa on Monday. For the Barclays Churchill Cup Tournament and Rugby Canada, Doug Cross reporting.